Okay, well, live from the dorm, quarantine time. It is Friday morning, and this is the Lone Star Cajun podcast. Thank you all for joining me. I'm so glad to have you. We're filming the podcast inside of my apartment. You are effectively inside my kitchen, and crazy times call for crazy measures. So, this is the Lone Star Cajun podcast from home. This week, we've got Munchie March Madness. So we've got a 32-team bracket of your favorite fast food places. And we're going to end the discussion. We're going to rank them all and see now which is the greatest fast food. Now, I know you see the shirt that I'm wearing. And we'll discuss this beautiful piece of clothing later. But, man, I'm just excited. I have a lot of energy today, and I'm ready to get this Munchie March Madness going, man. I'm really, really excited about it. So we have our bracket, our 32-team bracket, which I'm going to put on the screen for you right now. And as you can see, this bracket is stacked. We've got the chicken category. We've got the sandwich category. We've got the burger category. And finally, the miscellaneous category. Now, we're going to go through this entire field, step by step, together. And we're going to determine who is the king of fast food. But first, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this episode, Anchor, as usual. Anchor is a streaming platform for your podcasts. It's got all your podcast needs. You can base your podcast off Anchor. Anchor will add different podcasting locations to spread your audience. Anchor will even give you the opportunity to get sponsorships, and that is Anchor. I'll leave the link to my Anchor page below. So, without further ado, let's just get it started. So, for round one, we are going to start with our buddies, the chicken. Chicken contenders, number A. We're going to start with the first seed, Chick-fil-A. Now, Chick-fil-A is a Georgia-based company. They offer chicken almost exclusively. And Chick-fil-A is battling the 8th seed Long John Silver's. Now, I know what you're thinking. Long John Silver's is, a fish place. It's not a chicken place. But actually, in fact, Long John Silver's was the originator of the chicken tender, as we know it today. It was called the chicken plank. And they fried it in sort of a fish and chips style batter. But they were the first to get to the chicken tender, which is my holy grail of food. Now, Chick-fil-A versus Long John Silver's. So Long John Silver's is on this list from a nostalgia perspective, They invented the chicken tender. That's really all they have. I've tried it. To be honest with you, it's not my cup of tea. It's nothing special. It's got a light, crisp batter to it, but it's a little large. It's a little, I don't know. It's not special, but I can understand the intrinsic value of it. But Chick-fil-A, the inventors of the chicken sandwich, the masters. And I don't mean masters because it's from Georgia. That special, unique pickle brine batter, crisp, golden. You're going to get your order right every time. It's just near perfection, and it's our favorite for this contest, if I'm being honest. And I think we all could see that. So I don't think this one is much of a debate. I think Chick-fil-A is definitely going to take down Long John Silver's. I think this one is probably one of the easier contests that we have, really. Okay, well, let's get to our second chicken matchup. We've got Cane's Chicken Fingers, which is based in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, my home state, Louisiana, which offers chicken tenders. That's really it. And they're facing off against Culver's, which deals in chicken tendery, which is the art of chicken tenders. I've had Culver's chicken before. So Culver's is the 7th seed, Cane's being the 2 seed. Culver's makes a very good chicken tender, and I don't want to get that twisted. Culver's makes a very, very solid chicken tender. And they have good shakes. That's also to note. Because, we're focusing on the chicken places, but it's a holistic perspective. We got to look at everything about these places. And Culver's brings it. And I'm not going to be biased because it's from my state, but Cane's, while they just make a chicken tender, that's pretty much it, and really good toast. They make a chicken tender really well. They know how to make a chicken tender, is what I'm telling you. It's crispy, it's golden brown. You got to get that caniac, which is the 6-piece tender. You got to replace that coleslaw with an extra bread. And you got to get it bobbed. Now, if you don't know this, when you go to Cane's, you can ask for your bread to be bobbed. Now, you're saying, who's Bob? Well, bobbing your chicken stands for butter on both sides. You want your chicken buttered on both sides, a.k.a. bob. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you go to a fast food window and you ask for somebody to bob your bread, they're going to slap you in the face. But that's not the case. That also rhymed. They will do it. So you go to the Cane's and you say, hey, can I have my bread bobbed? They will do it. They will bob your bread for you. So that's a unique thing that Mr. Cane does for us. And I really don't think this is much of a matchup either. I think Cane's is going to take this cake, take this bread, if you know what I mean. So let's go to chicken part B. And with chicken part B, we've got the 3-seed Popeyes taking on the 6-seed Zaxby's. Now, again, from my home state, Popeyes, Mr. Al Copeland, founder. Fried chicken with a little Cajun to it. You can get spicy or mild there if you like a little flavor on your chicken. Now, I went to DC and New York. If you didn't know that recently, you can check out my personal channel, Christian Thibodeau. The link to that is in my channel's homepage. You can go watch my vlog from my trip. Please do that. Give it a like. I went there recently, and I just noticed that people from the Northeast, that's not a slight to you, but I just got the sense that you guys don't season your food. I mean, I don't know if it's just me from the South, but it's just like a lack of seasoning. I don't know what it is, but anyway, if you go to Popeyes, you're gonna get that seasoning. Now they're facing off against the 6-seed Zaxby's, as I said. And I've had Zaxby's too, and Zaxby's is closer to a Cane's, I would say. But it's just not cutting Cane's level. I'll say that for sure. Popeyes has those biscuits, man, those buttery delights. You can't understate the biscuits. Delicious golden buttery biscuits, and their fries, man. Popeyes has those French fries. Now Zaxby's is coming at it with the crinkle cut fries like Cane's. It's got the good toast, but it's just not cutting it for me. It really isn't. And I think the 3-seed Popeyes is definitely going to take Zaxby's down. Okay, well, for the last preliminary round of chicken, we got the 4-seed Church's Chicken and the 5th-seed Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now, a lot of people are going to find it highly debatable that I have ranked Church's Chicken ahead of Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is, in some areas, deemed the premier chicken place in the United States. Kentucky Fried Chicken, in Asia, it's gigantic. Let's start with Church's. So Church's makes a good chicken tender. Now again, I am not a dark meat connoisseur. I'm not a chicken on the bone connoisseur, so we're going to mainly focus on our chicken categories from the chicken tender, chicken nugget, and chicken sandwich perspective. I'm not going to go into any of those other things because, frankly, they're not chicken. I don't care what you say. So Church's has a good chicken tender. I wouldn't say it's as good as Popeyes. I would say their fries are definitely not as good as... They're probably on par with Long John Silver, so they're probably the back of the barrel as far as chicken goes. But what Church's does bring to the table is that beautiful thick skit. You know what I mean? That biscuit. Church's has an amazing biscuit. A biscuit that would make you fall in love. And it's unstoppable. I love the biscuit. Now, let's go to KFC. So KFC, it's a juggernaut, man. It's one of the highest grossing fast food chains in the world, in the country. Beautiful chicken. Colonel's secret recipe, 11 herbs and spices. They got good French fries. Now they vary based on where you go. You might have a wedge fry. You might have a regular French fry. You don't know. It's kind of like it's that French fry surprise. But I just find that they're not very consistent. That's my problem with KFC. I don't think that there is a tremendous amount of consistency in this company. I really don't. And that's sad to say, but I really believe it. So, as unbelievable as it may be to you, I'm giving the nod to Church's Chicken. Because of that biscuit. That's really it. So that's our first round of chicken. And we're just going to go to the second round for the chicken bracket before we move on to the next ones. So as you remember, as you just seen, the second round of the chicken bracket is, of course, Chick-fil-A versus Cane's. And then Popeyes versus Church's Chicken. Now, let's just start with Popeyes versus Church's Chicken. These are two similar companies, I think, in my eyes. They make a similar piece of chicken. I think the edge goes to Popeyes on French fries. The edge goes to Popeyes on seasoning. The edge goes to Church's on the biscuit. Man, that biscuit is so good. But, I mean, you might call me a homer, but I just have to go with Popeyes. I really do. I mean, I think the seasoning level, I think the French fries are just some of the best French fries you can get fast food-wise. And Church's is really just got KFC because of that biscuit. And I think Popeyes is definitely going to move on to the quarterfinal. And so then again, this is going to be a tough matchup. So we've got two giants of the chicken world. We've got Chick-fil-A versus Cane's. Now, you know Cane's is bringing that chicken tender. They're bringing a high-quality chicken tender. That's what they're bringing to the game. And some good toast. That's right, Bob. Butter on both sides, toast. And some good French fries. The wedge cut's not bad. Chick-fil-A's definitely got the range of chicken. You can get a chicken tender, you can get a chicken nugget, you can get a chicken sandwich. And one thing about Chick-fil-A is I find they all have a slightly different batter, a different taste to them. The Chick-fil-A sandwich tastes way different than the nuggets. The Chick-fil-A tenders are on a whole nother planet than the nuggets. Head-to-head, Chick-fil-A's got fries. Head-to-head, Chick-fil-A's got range of chicken. As a chicken tender quality itself, Cane's wins. Cane's wins on bread. Chick-fil-A wins on the range of sauces. Now, I'm not a cane sauce fan. It's tight, but head-to-head, I have to give it to Chick-fil-A. I do. So it looks like we're going to have a Popeyes, Chick-fil-A chicken standoff for the chicken quarterfinal. And let's just get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not delay anymore. Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes. My home state versus the home state versus Georgia. The home state of the Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Hawks, the Atlanta Braves, the Masters Golf Tournament, and Paula Deen. So, Popeyes has the edge in biscuit bread. They win. Popeyes has the edge in French fries. Now, Chick-fil-A has a killer waffle fry that we haven't talked about yet. It's very good, but Popeyes gets the edge. Chick-fil-A gets the edge in drinks. They have great, fresh drinks. Chick-fil-A gets the edge in sauces. You know they bring that sauce game. It's unstoppable. Chick-fil-A gets the edge in the range of chicken. Popeyes gets the edge in seasoning. But you knew it was going to come down to this. You just knew it. Popeyes' slogan is Louisiana Fast, and frankly, as a fellow Louisianian, they're not fast. It's a sham. They are not fast. They are slow. And y'all know Chick-fil-A brings that service. Please and thank you. My pleasure. You know what I'm saying, boy? My pleasure. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A moves on to the semifinal. It does. Chick-fil-A does. Chick-fil-A gets out of the chicken bracket. Let's slide down the list to the sandwich category. That's Sammy's. Now let's see what we got for Sammy's. Let me just gather my data points here. Okay, so Sammy's. Bracket A. Bracket A for Sammy's. We've got Potbelly versus Schlotzsky's. That's number 1 seed Potbelly versus number 8 seed Schlotzsky's. We've got number 2 seed Freebirds versus number 7 Witch Witch. That's Sammy's bracket A. Sammy's bracket B. We've got number 3 seed Subway versus number 6 seed Arby's. We've got number 4 seed Firehouse versus number 5 seed Jersey Mike's sandwiches. So let's start with the A seed. Before we do, I want to take a break. And I want to announce to you that this shirt was designed by me on our podcast website at Teespring. Teespring offers you the ability to create merchandise for your own YouTube channel or business. They're a great medium to do that. Shipping, hassling, handling is done all through them. You are the chief designer, and you get a profit of all your sellings. So, the Lone Star Cajun Podcast has decided to open up a merch shop on Teespring. So, by this time this podcast is uploaded, you will be able to see a link to our website on Teespring underneath this podcast. And you'll be able to visit and see quite a bit of merch that you can go and purchase to support the podcast. So, please support the podcast. All right, back to sandwiches, bracket A. Number 1 seed Potbelly versus number 8 seed Schlotzsky's. Now, I'm not even going to play with this. Schlotzsky's is not there. It's not there. This is a sandwich shop. It's a deli, and it's just not there. That's all I can be said. Potbelly is their meatball sub. Meatball sub is my favorite. I'm just going to just close it out the gate. Potbelly's meatball sub is a game changer. It's fresh. It comes from that little oven conveyor they have. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful instrument of food. It's a wonderful instrument of eating. And Potbelly brings Zaps. You can get Zaps at Potbelly. Now, if you don't know what Zaps are, it's another Louisiana delicacy. Zaps are potato chips, and they are kettle cooked. They come in a wide variety of flavors. My favorite being Voodoo Heat, which is sort of a vinegary, spicy chip. It's a good chip. You should try it. Zaps, if you want to sponsor me, I'm here. Potbelly also brings the desserts. They have a very good cookie, specifically sugar cookie, and they also have a good shake. So Potbelly wins this. It's not really much of a contest. Freebirds. Number 2 seed Freebird versus number 7 seed Witch Witch. Now, I have never actually had a Witch Witch. Let me fully disclose that. I know they have French fries, which I think is a great innovation for a sandwich shop. I think that's very smart because, sometimes I don't want chips in my sandwich. I don't want French fries, so that's a good innovation. Now, Freebirds is burritos, but we're kind of in the sandwich category. This one's not much of a contest either to me. Freebirds is very good, fresh ingredients. You can get a nice burrito. You can get the monster burrito. You can get a quesadilla. You can get nachos. You can get a bowl. Whatever you please, Freebirds has it. Their steak is so good. You can see them sizzling it right there on the grill. Chicken, very good. They have white meat, dark meat. They also have plant-based options. They have vegetarian options, gluten. It's the works. They have good dessert. They have a pot brownie. Not what you're thinking. But Freebirds definitely brings the heat and is going to take Which Witch down. So that's been Sammy's A. So Sammy's B. We got 3-seed Subway versus 6-seed Arby's. Now, Arby's has the meat. We all know that. Arby's has the meat mountain now. You should win this whole bracket just for having an item on your menu called the meat mountain. Now, I've seen this thing. It is outrageous. Excuse me. It is basically a giant pile of any kind of meat you could think of. Basically a heart attack between buns. And I think they're straight legends for having an item named the meat mountain. But sometimes, kind of in the same way as McDonald's, there's just some occasions where I just want Subway, specifically. I know it's not the best. It is what it is, but sometimes you just want Subway, and their meatball sub brings me back to youth. Subway is what it is. It's not the best, but it just sometimes you just want. It's not just McDonald's. Like sometimes you want something fancy, but sometimes you just want McDonald's. And sometimes I just want Subway. So I think Subway is going to take down Arby's. Okay, well, our last entry for Sammy's B is number 4-seed Firehouse versus number 4-seed Firehouse versus number 5-seed Jersey Mike's. Now, both of these are very good. They're very similar. Firehouse is started, owned, and operated and benefits firefighters around the country, which I think is really cool. Jersey Mike's subs, very good. They make a great meatball sub. It's a little dry, not the most flavorful. I like a lot of sauce on my meatball sub. Jersey Mike's has a good chip. They bring a good chip game. It's a cool place. Nothing special. It's definitely better than Subway. But Firehouse subs, one, I like that they benefit firefighters. I think that's very cool. And their meatball sub is really good, guys. It's really good. It's very saucy. It's juicy. It's fresh. They give you a lot of meatballs. The hoagie, the bread is very good. So basically, I'm just going to give Firehouse subs edges out Jersey Mike's for me. So, our next round of the sandwiches. Now we've got Potbelly versus Freebirds. Now this is a battle. And then we've got Subway versus Firehouse. So let's just start with that. Subway versus Firehouse. So like I said, sometimes you want Subway, but sometimes you don't. And for quality's sake, Firehouse is the better sub. It is. It's the better sub. It's the better quality. Sometimes you want Subway, but most of the time you want quality. And Firehouse is going to beat Subway and move to the sandwich quarterfinal. So let's go to our top matchup, which is number 1-seed Potbelly versus Freebirds. Now, this is tough for me. This is not easy. Two different kinds of sandwiches, two different kinds of game. Potbelly, like I said, brings a great meatball sub. It's fresh. They bring great chips, great cookies, great shakes. But Freebirds, for me, brings those fresh ingredients. You can see the steak and the chicken being made right there. That steak is so fresh and juicy. You got lots of cheese options. You got the chips are high quality. You can get those good fresh tortilla chips. Pot brownie, good drinks. It's so tough for me to do this, but I have to give the edge to Freebirds. And then the next round, Freebirds versus Firehouse. Freebirds definitely for me. It definitely moves on for me. It definitely does. Freebirds moves on. And then for the actual finals placement, we have Chick-fil-A versus Freebirds. I'm not even going to go into details. Chick-fil-A wins. Chick-fil-A is going on from the left side of the bracket to our finals. So let's just get to the right side. We're going to start with the American Classic, the hamburger. But before we do, I want to take a nod real quick to Anchor again. Please check out our page on Anchor. If you can't listen or you can't watch the video version, please head to Anchor. The link for my channel page is below. Give us some listens on there. We always need to build an audience base on Anchor. Head over to Teespring again for our merchandise, and stay tuned to the end of this episode for some important updates regarding next episodes. So, burger bracket. Burger number 8, we've got number 1 seed, Five Guys Burgers and Fries, versus number 8 seed, Jack in the Box. Number 2 seed, Wayback Burger. Now, we'll get into that. Many of you may not know what Wayback Burger is, but we'll get into that. Versus number 7 seed, McDonald's. Burger B. Number 3 seed, Whataburger. Versus number 6 seed, In-N-Out. This will be highly contested. And number 4 seed, Burger King versus number 5 seed, Wendy's. So let's just start from Burgers A. Number 1 seed, Five Guys versus number 8 seed, the Jack. Jack of all trades, Jack in the Box. It's not really even a contest. Jack in the Box offers a wide variety of foods. They do have a burger. The Five Guys, come on. Five Guys is made, the patties are made fresh every morning by the workers. The beautiful vegetable ingredients are cut fresh every morning by the workers. The workers are, you can walk in there and see them in the kitchen working together in harmony. They make that beautiful burger. It smells so good in there. You can eat peanuts while you wait. The burgers are fresh ingredients. Sauteed onions, bacon, cheese, ketchup, that's my way. And the fries. You can get those beautiful, fresh cut Idaho potato French fries. They even take potatoes from at Five Guys. And that's wonderful. The fries, you can get them Cajun style. Oh, and the best part about Five Guys is, oh man, I'm getting hungry thinking about it. You order a small fry, they put the fry in the small thing, they dump that in the bag, and they put another thing of fries in the bag, put that in the bag. So you get extra fries every time you go to Five Guys, man. Oh. Special stuff. They beat Jack in the Box. It's not even close. It's not even remarkably close. Now, number 2 seed Wayback Burger versus the fast food king itself, number 7 seed McDonald's. Wayback Burger, you might not know about it. It's originally founded in Delaware. It's a Connecticut-based company. There's only 133 locations compared to McDonald's. Who knows what. They make a very quality burger similar to Five Guys. Their burger tastes fresh. It's fresh-made ingredients. My favorite burger from Wayback Burger is the Rodeo Burger. It's a double burger with cheese, an onion ring on top, and barbecue sauce. And let me tell you, these guys' barbecue sauce is not playing around. Wayback Burger is not playing around. They have good fries. You can get cheese fries there. You can get a great panko-style onion ring. Now, I love McDonald's. I love me a quarter pounder with cheese. Royale with cheese. And sometimes, like I said, you just want McDonald's, you know. You can't help it. But. Wayback Burger wins. It does. Just does. I love eating McDonald's, but Wayback Burger wins. It does. Well, that was a highly contested one, I will say. We're going to go to burgers number B now. So we've got 3 seed Whataburger versus 6 seed In-N-Out Burger. Now, every one of my West Coast fans is definitely going to pick In-N-Out Burger. It's not going to be a surprise, a shocker, a debate. That's the West Coast way. It's In-N-Out Burger. Now, we have some here in Texas, and I've had it here in Texas, in San Antonio in particular. But Whataburger is king here. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, I know Keith from the Try Guys did eat all the things at Whataburger video recently, and he pretty much didn't like it that much. A lot of Texans found that offensive, Keith. But I'm going to have to say that Whataburger, you know, In-N-Out is good. You have animal style. You have a good fresh burger. It's a little small. Whataburger has the edge on fries. They have the edge on, I don't know, it just has a particular taste that's so good from Whataburger. I can't explain it, but it's just so fresh and delicious. And as mad as some of you are going to be, I mean, Whataburger wins. They have their own ketchup with Keith. Keith, you missed out on that, dude. Their own ketchup. You should have had it. You have to have it. That's what I have stocked here at my house. Whataburger ketchup is its own thing. It's different than Heinz. It's different than Hunt's, whatever other ketchup you use. It's so good. And Whataburger wins. Whataburger beats In-N-Out Burger. I'm sorry. So moving on to number 4 seed Burger King versus number 5 seed Wendy's. Wendy's has the Baconator, son of Baconator. Wendy's has a great burger. It has a great flavor. It tastes like a homemade burger. You know, it's what you would think when you get a homemade burger. They have those sea salt fries, which are very good from Wendy's. Wendy's also has good chicken nuggets. I'll mention that, spicy and regular. Burger King has. Some people don't like Burger King's French fries, and they've changed them quite a bit over the years. But I actually love Burger King's French fries. I think they're delicious. And I have to give the edge to Burger King. Burger King wins. The smoky flavor, the French fries, they win. So moving on to the next round, we have 1 seed Five Guys versus 2 seed Wayback Burger. Then we have Whataburger versus Burger King. Now I put the 1 and 2 seed sides having to face each other in the very next round because we're not playing around in this bracket. We want, we're not boxing of late. We want the big guys. We want the big guns fighting the big guns. Now, I'll give the heavyweight division in boxing credit for that recently, but we want the big dogs fighting the big dogs. We're not going to play around. So let's get right into it. Five Guys versus Wayback Burger. Now, it's a battle. Wayback Burger's Rodeo Burger, in particular, as I mentioned, is an incredible hamburger. They have good onion rings. They have good fries. Five Guys wins in fries. And I think Five Guys just overall just nudges them out in burger. It's a little greasier. Sometimes you just, it's a little greasier. It's a little all over the place. And it's just feels like you're accomplishing something when you finish a Five Guys burger. So I got to give Five Guys the edge. I really do. So Five Guys moves on. Okay, Whataburger versus Burger King. To me, like I said, Burger King brings a certain smoky taste that I love. They also have the Beyond Meat option. But Whataburger is just near and dear to my heart. And I will say this too. Whataburger, this is going to sound crazy, but Whataburger past midnight is unstoppable. If you, for whatever reason, go out past midnight and eat a Whataburger, it's almost unstoppable. It brings the taste up 100 levels. So I think Whataburger is going to move on. So we have Whataburger versus Five Guys in the burger semifinal. And I have to hand it to Five Guys. It's just fresher ingredients. It doesn't feel as manufactured. So Five Guys moves on to the semifinal on this side of the bracket. So for our last category, we have the miscellaneous category. So the miscellaneous category includes some things that just kind of couldn't be grouped, and it also includes some pizza. So here we go, miscellaneous group A. We have 1 seed Panda Express versus 8 seed Papa John's Pizza. Excuse me. We have 2 seed Sonic versus 7 seed Domino's. We have, on the miscellaneous side B, 3 seed Dairy Queen versus 6 seed Pizza Hut. And 4 seed Taco Bell versus 5 seed Wingstop. So let's just start from the top. So Panda Express, number 1 seed versus Papa John's 8 seed. Now Papa John's seems like a really cool dude. I watched it on the H3 podcast. Papa John's the man. But his pizza is not going to cut it against Panda Express. If anyone knows me, you know that I'm an extreme Panda Express-aholic. Panda Express, Beijing beef, Beijing beef and sweet fried chicken, or a honey sesame when they bring it back. Please bring it back, Panda, with that chow mein. It's unstoppable. Panda has so many meat options. They also have good fresh drinks. That chow mein, the noodles, they're so good, so fresh. They have white rice, brown rice, fried rice. Great. My girlfriend likes the cream cheese ragoons. They have egg rolls. Panda Express is so delicious. And you get that fortune cookie at the end to make yourself feel better. And I'll say this, my rule is you have to eat the cookie itself before you read the fortune. That's just my little rule. So Papa John's is going to move on to the next round. So we have number 2 seed Sonic versus number 7 seed Domino's. Now Domino's is probably my favorite pizza. Pizza that is from a takeout. But Sonic is great. Sonic has an old feel to it. Sonic has a lot of food options. Sonic has those good mozzarella sticks, tater tots, french fries, onion rings, chili cheese dogs, regular hot dogs, chicken tenders, jumbo popcorn chicken, Sonic blasts of different flavors. They have slushies. They have, Sonic has it all. Sonic has a lot of different varieties. But I think with a lot of variety comes a lack in quality. And it shows up here. And I think Domino's, that's a heated debate in its own. Who is the best takeout pizza? And to me, Domino's is better than the Field. So Domino's is going to get Sonic. So Domino's moves on. Okay, miscellaneous side B. We have number 3 seed Dairy Queen versus number 6 seed Pizza Hut. Dairy Queen has a lot of options. Again, they have burgers, they have hot dogs, I think they have some kind of pie right now, chicken pot pie or something. Dumpling, that's what it was. And chicken tenders, burgers of the Field. Pizza Hut, classic pizza chain. They just don't cut it for me. I'm not a huge fan of Pizza Hut's pizza. I don't think it has a lot of flavor. I don't think the toppings are very good. Pepperonis are not very good. Dairy Queen brings it on desserts. Now, y'all, if y'all don't know, I'm talking about Dairy Queen's beautiful, 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 beautiful desserts. Now, when you go to Dairy Queen, you get you a nice ice cream. They're going to flip that thing over and prove to you that it is, wow, that is escaping me. What is the name of Dairy Queen's dessert? It's not a Blast. It's not a McFlurry. Dairy Queen. A Blizzard. Oh, the Blizzard. You go to Dairy Queen, you order a Blizzard, they flip it over for you, you get scared. It doesn't move, man. The thing is thick. And just that alone moves it past Pizza Hut for me. So Dairy Queen moves on. Number 4 seed Taco Bell versus number 5 seed Wingstop. I'm not the biggest Taco Bell fan. My dad is a very big Taco Bell fan. It's Taco Bell. Sometimes I guess you want Taco Bell. Sometimes you want to get down and dirty. But Wingstop is just better. I'm a boneless wing guy. Boneless wings are wings. Don't debate me on it. It's just the truth. But they beat Wingstop for sure. Wingstop has a lot of options. My favorite sauces right now are the Louisiana Dry Rub, which hits you pretty quick, and the Spicy Korean Q. It's very good. It's like I would say like a spicy teriyaki sriracha. It's very good. I would recommend it. Wingstop has very good fries too. They have a little sweetness to them, which is very good. Also, their rolls are very good. So Wingstop definitely takes Taco Bell there for the round. So the next round we have Panda Express versus Domino's. One thing I forgot to mention about Domino's, they have extremely good cheese bread. It's even stuffed inside of the bread with cheese. It's excellent. It's the best. It's so good. Domino's has wings too. I don't really partake in their wings. The pizza, I love their pizza. It has the pepperonis have a good spice to it. The crust has that garlicky, buttery, and I love the sauce. I think it has a very good sauce. But going up against Panda, it doesn't really have much of a shot. I'm definitely gonna move Panda on. Next, we have Dairy Queen versus Wingstop. That's a tough matchup, really, because like I said, I love Dairy Queen's Blizzards. But Wingstop, I think, is just better. I'm more of a wing guy. I think Wingstop is going to win that. So Panda versus Wingstop in this quarter semifinal. And Panda is going to take Wingstop. As many of you know, I'm a Panda addict. So it's not going to take much. And there we have it. We have Panda versus... Wow, I totally forgot what... Oh, the burgers. Panda versus Five Guys in the quarterfinal, and to me, it's tough, but Five Guys takes the cake. Five Guys is going to beat Panda, and Five Guys will go on to the final championship round. So, the championship of Munchie March Madness. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you guys for watching. I know we're all having a really hard time right now, and we just need some light in our lives, and things are tough, and we're at home, and circumstances are crazy, and things are crazy, and we just got to find the goodness in things, guys. We got to have fun, and we got to make the most of it that we can. And what better thing to do than to watch the Lone Star Cajun podcast? So everybody stay safe, keep washing your hands, practice social distancing, keep your loved ones in mind, and thank you again, really, for watching this podcast. It's really a joy for me to put this together and to be able to do this for you guys. And I really appreciate anyone who is watching. I really, really do. In the near future, I'd like to have a guest. We still don't have one lined up, but in the near future, if we can somehow make that possible, if with these quarantine measures in place, it's gonna be hard. But again, visit our Teespring shop. That link will be in the description. And if you can't watch our videos on YouTube, listen to us on Anchor. We're available there, and through there, a number of other platforms, as you'll see if you go there, Spotify, a number of other things. So check that out. And yeah, let's just get right to it, guys. Championship round of Munchie March Madness. So here we go. Take a breath. Let me breathe. Okay. Chick-fil-A versus Five Guys. Now, let's just break it on down. Chick-fil-A brings a wide variety of chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, chicken sandwich, even grilled chicken. Their batter is so unique. Their service is so great. Fries are wonderful. They have a plethora. That's the word for the day. Plethora means a lot of sauces. They're so sweet. My pleasure. And their new mac and cheese. Oh, it's probably my favorite mac and cheese right now. It's just so good. Five Guys. These workers get up every morning, make fresh ingredients. They cut the vegetables. They make the patties. Everything is fresh. You can see them doing it right there. They're all talking to each other, singing songs, dropping fries in the grease. Oh, the fries are so good. Hand cut. Cajun fries. You can eat a whole bag of them. This is so tough for me, guys. But I have to say, Chick-fil-A wins our Munchie March Madness. Chick-fil-A is our 2020 champion for Munchie March Madness. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a wonderful, wonderful podcast. Thank you guys again. And live from my dorm, this has been the Lone Star Cajun Podcast. Thank you guys.